Welcome back to All This Math. This is Professor Parker. I got Frederick Douglass here with me. If you're not familiar with Frederick Douglass, please get familiar. Or if you just like one of the people that like heard his name a whole lot, but you never really got down with his work, please get down with his work. His first autobiography, Frederick Douglass, Narrative of the Life of Frederick Douglass, published in 1845. Then he came out with another autobiography 10 years later, 1855, My Bondage and My Freedom. Get familiar. And then in 1881, this man wrote 3 autobiographies. 1881, he comes out with Life and Times of Frederick Douglass, his early life as a slave, his escape from bondage, and his complete history. So 3 whole autobiographies for you to get into. Plus, like, a lot of other biographical information has been published about him throughout the years. All right, hit the like button if you're here. Subscribe to the channel if you didn't subscribe already. Share this video with at least 2 people. All right. And also, if you got any questions about what I attempt to explain, put your questions and or your comments in the comment section below. All right, what are we doing today? We're doing addition using the arrow way. Arrow way. You might see this in 2nd grade. Your children might be expected to use this method. It's another one of the methods for addition that you might use, like, in addition to the standard algorithm for addition or number bonds or what's the other one? What's it called? Oh, quick 10 drawings, quick 10 drawings, number bonds, the arrow way. It's just a cool way to just, also get your children ready for chemistry class that they're going to take later on, right? When they're doing, chemical reactions, right? It's going to introduce them to that whole concept of like how to write things out, right? Also, distributive property. It's going to help prepare them for using the distributive property. All right. So look, I got 2 problems up here, right? Or I should say 2 examples. The first one is already worked out. Now, let me explain to you what I did in the first one. 17 plus 12 is 29. Now, how did I get that? What you do is you start with the first number, right? Our first add-end, right? The numbers that are being added together are called add-ins. The answer we're looking for when we do addition is called a sum. Make sure you know your math vocabulary. That's very important. All right. So you start with the first add-in. Write it down. You got a 17. And then it's called the arrow way. We draw an arrow, right? Now, what do we put on top of the arrow? We write a plus 10. Why? Because first we're going to add up the 10s from the second add-in. We're going to break that down similar to like if we was doing number bonds, right? We break that down into 10s and 1s, 10s and 1s. So this is a 12, right? How many 10s are in 12? 1 of them, right? How many 1s are in 12? 2 of them, all right? So we got a 10 and we got a 2. We got a 10 and we got a 2 because 10 plus 2 is equal to 12. So first we're going to add 10 to 17. 17 plus 10 is 27 because we're just increasing it by one group of 10. So we had 17 plus 10, 27. So we had one group of 10 with 7, 17. Now we got 2 groups of 10. That's 20 with 7. So that takes us to 27. Then we're going to add the 1s. We're going to add the 2. What's 27 plus 2? 27 plus 2 is 29. You can just count on 28, 29. Boom, you're done. That's how we got that. Now, let's do this example. Let's do this example together. Or if you want to, hit pause, do it yourself for practice. See if you come up with the correct answer. All right, so what I'm going to do is we're going to start with 21. So we write 21 down, right? Then I'm going to draw an arrow. Now, what am I going to put on top of the arrow? I'm going to take this 17. I'm going to break it down, right? I'm going to break it down into 10 plus 7 because I'm going to break it down into 10s and 1s, 10s and 1s, 10s and 1s. So I'm going to have plus 10. And I know 21 plus 10. 21 has 2 groups of 10. I'm adding another group of 10. So now I got 3 groups of 10. 2 groups of 10 plus 1 group of 10 is 3 groups of 10. And I already had a 1 there. So now I got 31. That takes me to 31. Then I draw another arrow. Why? Because I still got to add this 7 right here. Because 17 is made up of 10 plus 7. 10 plus 7. So then above the arrow, I'm going to pull up plus 7. All right, 31 plus 7. We could count on, right? From 31, we end up at 38. Or you could think of it like this. We got 30, but then we got 1 plus 7, right? We add the 1s together. We got 1 plus 7. And we should know from memory, if your child is doing addition with 2-digit numbers, they should already know their addition facts of 1-digit numbers from memory. So they should know that 1 plus 7 equals 8. They should know that 7 plus 1 equals 8. So 1 plus 7 is 8. So that means we can end up at 38. That is our answer for the second problem. All right. Now we're doing addition using the arrow way. All right. So go ahead. Hit the like button if you didn't already. Hit the subscribe button if you didn't already. If you still got questions, that's cool. I welcome questions. Please type your questions in the comment section. Or if you got comments, put your comments down there. All right. And share this video with at least 2 people. and make sure you are familiar with Frederick Douglass. All right. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.